Rated M for mature.
I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but the following video is going to be an absolute scream fest. So I would advise you to get your earplugs at the ready. And speaking of plugs, and on that one, ladies and gentlemen, and you, my lovely, because if you don't recognize who this lady is, and bearing in mind she has very little on, she's one of the co-stars of Robin Hood, the BLM series that is coming to your Canadian TV set on September the 27th. A shameless plug, I know, and I do enjoy myself a good plugging, if you know what I mean. So I will say, ladies and gentlemen, before you see who I'm talking about, you already know who it is actually. It's Az from HeelvsBabyface. Some people say that I'm his brown counterpart, or maybe in another life, maybe Az is the brown version of me with hair. But either way, I've been watching this guy since about 2018, 2019, when I didn't know any better because I thought I had to be safe and kind and not say the wrong thing and try to be endearing to people, except that didn't work in the end. So I'm just joining in on this video on the part 1 stage. When the fun really explodes is going to be in part 2, but let's just hear this, the precursor of what's to come, because believe me, ladies and gentlemen, it's absolute madness. And by the way, folks, if you don't know what this is, it's to do with Starfield. HeelvsBabyface got early access last Friday, and he's been streaming the game live. And of course, the biggest concern about this game, I thought about it as well, is how much pronoun gender-based stuff is Bethesda Games going to throw into their title, which has been in the making since 2018, but in the mind hive of Todd Howard for 25 years.
And Carter with the $5 says, I tried watching that Hassan/AOC stream. I lasted 3 minutes. They had literally nothing entertaining, funny, or charismatic about them. Socialist crap. Well, there you go.
Yeah, that super chat was talking about Hassan Piker, the man who says that Az should probably get a lobotomy, and I replied to him on Twitter saying, how about you go first, dude, since nobody likes you. And Hassan Piker, if you don't know who he is, he only got famous as a YouTuber thanks to his uncle.
Identify as a Minotaur bull/ox pronouns. Oh my god.
But I would ask you don't take too long.
No, I don't care.
The fate of the settled systems.
What are your pronouns? Tell me your pronouns, you stupid cow.
Cabinet's full backup to prevent more attacks.
Tell me your pronouns. Did you vote blue? You're wearing blue. You're blue. Fucking freaks.
Now, I've got to preface this by saying, ladies and gentlemen, that while during Az's gameplay for Starfield, like every character he was encountering was an empowered military female, so you can imagine that eventually this was getting on his nerves. Think of Bill Bixby in The Incredible Hulk. If you pushed him too much, he was going to burst at the seams. Well, you're about to see that very shortly, and it's going to be absolutely hilarious.
Freaks everywhere. Oh, so I've got to say yes. Okay.
Have you reconsidered?
Yeah, well, I've got no choice.
UC gain access
You got a blue blob above
archives.
your head. The only thing I can do is go,
You
yes,
could be a
man.
UC citizen tomorrow if you get the job done.
Oh, whatever. Fucking whatever.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, whatever.
Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without
Look, I promise not to
support.
misgender anyone, okay?
Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar
Well, I don't,
Affairs
actually. I take that back. I'm going to misgender everyone. Words of violence. I'll use words instead of guns. How about that?
Across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you
Because there's nothing more powerful, folks, than words of violence.
have our...
Sorry, what did you say? I wasn't listening. You're a whammon.
An insufferable one at that. Oh boy.
Let's pretend that I don't have the slight. No, I don't care. No, I'm going to play along.
Someone paid attention in current events.
No, I just don't care.
So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic...
When she says someone's paying attention in current events, does she mean the real world current events or in-game current events?
players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency.
Or diarrhea.
One-time use code from each of the 3 armistice signatories.
Hey, do you know what I love? Hey, Bethesda.
And
Bethesda. Oi, Cal, shut your fucking cake hole. Hey, Bethesda. I just want to say something to you. Bethesda, I just want to say something to you, Bethesda. Just want to say a little something. There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off. Fuck that. Bethesda. There is nothing I love more than to sit down, comfy chair, turn on my PC, fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself, think, oh my God, just think of this world. Just think of all the planets I can visit, all the immersive things that I can get involved with, all the fights, all the relationships, all the people I meet, all the places I go. I'm so excited to go there. And you know, I love nothing more than, with all of that laid out in front of me, I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Because that's all we fucking know! Because we're boring! We're so fucking boring! We can't see past our own fucking reflection! That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda Western Game Company!
Now, this is my first time actually seeing Az's rant. I heard about it today when I woke up and I thought, oh my God, what the hell is happening? So you remember Frosk on G4 2 years ago when she had that pre-rehearsed diatribe and just unleashing hell to the world and actually in the process admitting that G4 doesn't just have one independent video game reviewer. They have 15, some of whom are called Zipper and Facelock and Face Hug, and they write all these reviews, but they don't actually, the presenters themselves don't actually play the video games. So with Az, you can tell it's just ticking inside of his mind and he's about to unleash furious anger in front of his webcam, and it's all unrehearsed with ads. What he says is what you get, unfiltered, raw, and if you don't like it, well, there's an oven over there. Maybe read about Sylvia Plath, how she exited the earth, and maybe you can do the same thing.
Fuck your immersion. Fuck you having a good time. Fuck you falling into a world and just getting lost. No. Current fucking day. Fuck off. You're boring. You're fucking dull. You have nothing to say. You are a one-hived mind twat waffle. That's all you fucking are! And you wonder why people are getting so fucking sick and tired! You take everything we love, all our immersions, all our fantasies, all our escapism, and you just can't help shovel your dog shit, fucking crap ideology into everything! Every single solitary fucking thing!
Wow, this is so tense. Oh.
I had a message open on Twitter while I was saying that, and I actually hit the record button on my microphone. So it kind of recorded everything that I just screamed then. To this person in Twitter DM, so I better.
You know, I'm gonna say this much about what Az has ranted on about. I'm in agreement with the guy. I've been seeing this for ages now. In fact, there are bigger gaming channels out there, and I saw some of them over the weekend discussing Starfield. And quite surprisingly, some of them didn't shill as hard as I thought they would. They're pro Xbox, pro Microsoft, lovey-doveys. And some of them were saying, well, you know, some of the gameplay and the story of Starfield hasn't really gripped me as much as I thought it would. And I'm wondering, and I'm just wondering, if maybe what Az has said here is maybe what they've seen as well, like not enough character variation. Why is every female in Starfield there, empowered, annoying, insufferable? Now, one of my subscribers has bought me Starfield as a Steam purchase gift. I can't thank them enough. And you know what? I am going to play the game. I'm going to see if I can get through it without being annoyed so much. Obviously, I can't deliver the goods as has done so here in this very memorable rant. It's incredible. But look, you know what? There's going to be a Mass Effect, a brand new Mass Effect game coming out in the next maybe 2 or 3 years. I have a funny feeling that BioWare are going to take the nonsense that Bethesda Game Studios has done with this title and maybe put it into their new Mass Effect game, Reborn. I'll say to you, BioWare, if you're watching Az's video or this, don't even think about it. You're gonna basically disenfranchise a core fan base. And I love the 3 original Mass Effect games. I mean, yes, there were powerful women in them like Femshep and Miranda, the woman with the most perfect ass in the galaxy. In fact, her ass effect gives me a mass erect.
She put that ass in Mass Effect.
But I never at any point where they're insufferable. Even Jack, who at first you don't know is actually a female until she's revealed. She's a skinhead. She's attractive. She's got the female attributes I've come to love and admire since I was a young age of 10. And that's it. That's all you need. As is absolutely 100% correct. You've got all the dog shit on the outside world to contend with, which is why I don't watch a lot of news. You want to turn on your favorite video game. You want to watch your favorite movie or read your favorite comic book. You don't want to be reminded of real world politics, which is absolute dog doo-doo. Why on earth do I want to pick up a copy of Spider-Man in 2023 for it to remind me about BLM? Well, that's the Miles Morales Spider-Man, isn't it? It wouldn't be the Peter Parker Spider-Man because he cares for everybody regardless of whatever. And I'm pretty sure soon that's going to creep into a brand new Spider-Man comic. But you know what? I only read the Jack Kirby, John Romita Jr. and Sr. and Steve Ditko Spider-Man comics back from the day. Nothing after that, because why would I? But honestly, this is the problem I've been having to face all this time. Like, what do? Do I buy new stuff or do I go back to the old stuff? And the answer is go back to the old stuff. My God, that's why I don't give away many of my old video games, because I want to replay those. I want to put the disc into my PlayStation 3 or 4 or my Xbox One and don't have a disclaimer coming up saying, by the way, there might be depictions of people in this game or attitudes that you might find really offensive. Oh God, how dare I? So it's refreshing that someone like Az from HeelvsBabyface just says it like he is. He's always said it like it is. It's nothing new. And this is something I've come to terms with myself as well over the last few years, that I shouldn't be scared and be held back by weirdos out there who are literally gatekeeping what you're saying. And if you step over the line just a little bit, oh dear God, you're the enemy of the people. Ooh, just like Ibsen's play, you're going to incur the wrath of the angry mob with pitchforks outside. And you know what? It's true what they say. They take women in video games and they turn them into men. By that, I'm talking about the shaven heads, no tits, very short haircuts. But if women want independence in a video game, why are you making them look like men? So if you're trying to get rid of the patriarchy, what you're actually doing, you're reinforcing the fact that men are overshadowing femininity by making the women dudes in video games. In Western video gaming, ladies and gentlemen, it is all there in plain sight to see. Whereas in Japanese and the Far Eastern Asian video gaming, it's completely different, and I love it. So yes, I've joined the bandwagon. I thought I'll make my own reaction to Az's reaction for Starfield. It's not going to put me off too much, but I'm going to be very wary about when I go in. But before I do sign off, folks, if you still think I'm talking absolute bollocks when it comes to woke video gaming, I just have to go back to the... Let me go back to the... Is it actually here? Xbox, right. I wonder if they've turned off the comments here. Oh, what a big surprise. So, Dustborn, that trailer that I talked about last week, only 684 upvotes, maybe 5,100 dislikes already. Well, I'm going to add mine to that. Oh boy, shall we watch this one? Not one more time. I don't want to put myself through this garbage again, but it's just the most funniest part of this trailer.
Stand still.
Yeah, it says the black fat person who is just pounding the ground until he goes out of non-existence. Holy shit. So you're fat shaming black folks, and also you decide that this is probably a good representation of those people who sit on the couch eating donut after donut, followed by pizzas and more orders from the takeout saloon just around the corner. Because back in my days, folks, if a black man met a white woman and engaged in a relationship with her, oh dear, oh god, it's taboo. Well, in 2023, folks, we got a white straight woman, well, we presume she was, engaging in a relationship with a black woman who likes to wear BAM on her t-shirt. I just figured out why that was a 3-letter word for obvious reasons, because yes, you can't support real world politics in a video game. You've got to change the 3 letters around, don't you, folks? This is the state of video gaming in this current year. God knows what it's going to be like next year. But yes, thank you, Larry Fink. Thank you, ESG. That's the nonsense that we need. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I were you and if you were me, and are you going to play Starfield this week on the 6th of September? I still am, but I'm going to hold my bated breath to see if I get annoyed as much as Az does. Share this video, like and like alike, and if you were me, and if I were you with a dog named Blue, you better come back for the next video. Woo!
All our escapism, and you just can't help shovel your dog shit fucking crap ideology into everything, every single solitary